Alright guys, probably the last video for the day, only 2 videos today. I do have a lot more that I could do, but I've just run out of time, so let's jump straight into it. London, massive crowds gather to hear Geert Wilders, might be mispronouncing, demand Tommy Robinson's release. And when we say massive crowds, holy sheesh, we're talking huge crowd. Photo here. This is supposedly the turnout. UK government, are you listening yet? Are you awake? This is what you have done. Congratulations. You are making him a martyr. And this snowball ain't unraveling anytime soon. I can guarantee it. So let's jump into the article. Massive crowds turned out in London on Saturday to rally for freedom speech and to hear Dutch firebrand Geert Wilders demand the release of Tommy Robinson from prison. That's so good to see many of you here today, all you heroes for being here today, said in the Freedom Party leader, an outspoken critic of radical Islam who came second in the Dutch national elections late last year for the Dutch. Wilders told the crowd he had come to Britain to tell Robinson supporters they will never walk alone and to tell the world and the UK government in particular to free Tommy Robinson. Quote, at this very moment, thousands of people all over the world are demonstrating in front of the British embassies from LA to Sydney, and 500,000 people have already signed the petition for Tommy, he told the crowd. I think it's actually higher than that, but anyway. And all with one important message, free Tommy. So Downing Street is just around the corner, so maybe once again, as loud as possible, we can let them hear our message, free Tommy Robinson, he cried, prompting extended chants of, oh, Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson. Oh, that song gets stuck in your head. And we want Tommy out. Listening to us, Theresa May. Listen to us, Saudi Jevi. I might be mispronouncing. Listen to us, Sadiq Khan, he continued. Each name provoking passionate boos. Quote, listen to us, all you in power. We want the release of Tommy Robinson. Quote, Tommy Robinson is the greatest freedom fighter for the British today. Tommy Robinson is a freedom fighter. He says what no one else dares to say. He has guts. He has courage. Quote, and there's more than we can say for the people that govern us. Because of our governors sold us with mass migration, with Islamisation, with open borders, we are almost foreigners in our own land, he declares. Quote, and if we complain about it, they call us racist or Islamophobics. But I say no more. And what do you say? He asked the crowd. No more, they shouted back. Quote, that's right, enough is enough. We will not be gagged anymore. No more tyranny. Quote, my friends, 75 years ago, your fathers and grandfathers liberated my country from tyranny, he continued. Quote, my country, the Netherlands, is a free country today because of the British brave boys and men. People like you liberated us. Quote, and you know what we used to call these British soldiers? We call them Tommies, he exclaimed. But today your government has put Tommy in jail. Freedom is behind bars. Tommy is behind bars. Quote, and that's totally unacceptable. That's why we say, set him free, Wilders shouted. Quote, Tommy is in jail while British state looks the other way for years, when thousands and thousands of English children and girls were brutally raped by those grooming gangs. Quote, they were your daughters, the daughters of the brave Tommies, the daughters of the hard-working, decent people of Britain, who made this beautiful country so great. But for the years and years, the police, the politicians, the prosecutors did nothing and looked the other way. They refused to listen to the victims. They arrested fathers who tried to liberate their daughters. They left children in the hands of those gangs. Quote, but Tommy, my friends, Tommy acted. Tommy didn't look the other direction. He refused to ignore the problem. He gave voice to millions of Britons who were abandoned by the authorities. Quote, and when Tommy protested, the same authorities could not be fast enough to jail him and gag the media. And I tell you, this is not democracy, this is not freedom, this is what they do in Saudi Arabia. Quote, so I ask you, do you want to be Britain or Saudi Arabia? My friends, it was not Tommy who was breaching the peace, it was your government who was breaching the peace, he declared. And we cannot, and we will not accept it any longer. We want freedom, and it's our duty to speak out against rape, against grooming gangs, against Sharia law, against barbarism, and we demand the release of Tommy Robinson. So here we stand in full solidarity with Tommy, because like him, we are sick and tired of being silenced. And I'll tell you, today we have a message for all the government of the world, and our message is, we will not be silenced, we will not be intimidated, and we will tell the government we are not afraid of you. Quote, we will never surrender. We will stand strong and do our duty. We will defend our civilization and we will protect our people. Quote, and I tell you, to the governments, you can throw us in jail, but you'll never defeat us. Quote, because my friends, for every Tommy who you imprison, thousands will rise up. And he's right about that. To be honest, there's no way the government can unsnowball this. This is just, it's so far, I don't want to say out of control, because this is really good thing. But yeah, there's no way they can unwind this clock. It's broken the dam, and there is thousands of people now protesting about this. What do you think your election results are going to be like, Theresa May? Because I tell you now, UKIP is looking like a decent party again, that's for sure. Quote, so take notice, Theresa May, take notice, Dutch Prime Minister Rutte, take notice, Miss Merkel and President Macron. Take notice, the future is ours and not yours. We will defeat you politically because we, my friends, are the people. And every day more people are joining our cause, the cause of freedom. Every day our members grow and demands are right and just. This is what we want. First and most important, free Tommy Robinson. But we also want you to give our countries back to us. Stop selling us out. Stop mass migration. Protect your own people. Stop gagging us. Restore the freedom of speech. My friends, I live in Great Britain, he concluded. Allow me, long live the Netherlands, long live freedom, but most of all, long live Tommy Robinson. Alright, so what's the takeaway from this? Okay, so before we do the wrap up, there have been a few videos that have gone live to show the crowd. Also, we have also posted the image as well. I'll post that now again. But yeah, there are videos showing the crowd. There were reports that the police officers had to use force, that the crowd actually started rioting. Things were getting out of control. I'm not surprised. If you put people's back up against the wall, eventually they will fight. I'm not condoning it. To be honest, I think it's bad optics. I think it's something that doesn't help the cause, considering you probably find half these police officers actually agree with Tommy Robinson and don't want him arrested. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's bad optics to attack the police officers. I get why it happened. I get that people are fed up. I get people are annoyed. But yeah, it definitely doesn't help the situation. We do have video of that. We will play that for you right now.
We want Tommy out! We want Tommy out!
at the end of the day, you see there, they did riot a bit. I'm not sure how many people were hurt, how many people were injured. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I can understand why it happened. It's just probably not a good idea. As for this, look, like I say, look, to be honest, I'm sorry, Theresa May, there is no way out of this. There is no way you can fix this situation anymore. This is well out of control for you. And anything you do now besides releasing Tommy Robinson and stopping mass migration isn't going to help. That is all you can do, is release Tommy and stop mass migration. Start deporting the people that are the grooming gangs and whatnot. You're just going to have to give in to the people. There's too many people that have been red-pilled over this. And every day, like he says, every day the numbers grow. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you believe there is a way out of this? That Theresa May can keep the way things are? Or do you think she's just going to have to release Tommy Robinson and start acting tough on the migrants? I can't see any way out. I can't. I really can't. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.